Hello, in this video I'm going to show you how to make a cinematic Braam that sounds like this. This cinematic Braam sound is not difficult to make. All you need to do is layer brassy sounds, including brass samples and synthesizers, put them into a sampler and add some delay and reverb. Okay, let's pick some brass sounds. Today I'm going to be using Hollywood brass from East West. So let's pick some low brass sounds. Long, sustain. Yep, I'm going to be layering multiple of those. So let us just see to audition the sounds. Let's do some horns, long notes, sustain, press add, and you need to change the MIDI input to 1. Cool. Let's add more roundness to it. Let's add a tuba. Long notes. Probably this one will do. Can change it to on its own. It sounds like that. Okay. And what's this? Let's have a look. This may work too, so let's add that too. Let's hear it on solo. Can it go lower? A bit too low. Let's add 2 more trombones and a bass trombone. And then on its own. Okay, yep, this range is good. Let's draw in some MIDI notes. Let's do an octave. Start with C. And then so it's almost clipping but not clipping, so we can bring it down a bit and then we will do the balancing right after. So here's our brass patch. We can add some saturation to it, so I'm going to be using a distortion plugin called Decapitator. And let's add in some saturation. Put it on loop. So the point is to make them glue together and add some fry to it. Don't worry about the high frequencies, because at the end we're going to put those into a sampler and then we will be using the cutoff. So not to overdo it, but add it to taste. I think that would do for now. Let's do LA2A from UAD. The idea is to bring the needle to go to between 3 to 5, and just to add a little bit compression to it, to smoothen it. And let's roll off some high frequencies. Let's use the Q3 from FabFilter. I'll say somewhere here. Okay, that's our brass done, and let's move on to the next layer. We're going to use an electronic bass, so let's bring up Trillion. This one sounds quite cool because it's got an to it. Let's try this. Okay. So let's create a MIDI region, and we can just draw it in. Let's put on some compression. Somewhere here. And then we need something more modern sounding to fill out the mid frequencies, so let's add a saw pad to it. We're going to use Omnisphere. Add some saw, so let's search saw. We need more growling, so let's add more distortion from Decapitator. Nice. Sounds like a lightsaber. And then we're going to add a hit to it. Let's use something more cinematic. Let us use Damage 2. Let's find a tom sounding patch. Ensemble toms maybe. So draw it in again. Maybe softer. This actually is fine. So let's hear it all together. Let's balance it a bit so that it doesn't clip, and bring out or take away the elements to your liking. So that's it. That's our patch, and then we're going to bounce it. So let's create a track stack and add some reverb to it to make it sound more lush. So we're going to use Valhalla Vintage Verb. Let's get something long. Nice. So I've added the reverb, and then we're going to bounce this in place. And we're going to sample it. So in Logic, it's really simple. First, we need to cut away the silent bit. And then we drag and drop the region to the empty track space and choose Quick Sampler. I usually choose Optimized. So now it's sampled. So we have to change the root key back to C because that's our original key. So when you play C on the keyboard, it's gonna play the original sample. And this one should be 0C. Yep. It's sounding amazing already. The next step is to add some delay to it. Let's add some delay, any delay. Let's put some H delay to it. Let's add some feedback delay, tape delay. That would do for now. Let's add some reverb. So let's do Valhalla again. And this time we actually add some more sci-fi sounding reverb to it. Let's try montage. Yeah, maybe less pre-delay and less decay. Add some more mod rate to it. Yup, and then we can actually get the cutoff filter. You need to assign the mod wheel to the filter first, and then let's switch on the filter. Then I think you need to pull this all the way down. And then let's see if it's... Yep, and then you need to turn this up to 100%. Yep, it's working. Yes, it's working. And then let's try out the pitch bend. Pitch bend. Sounding cool. And then we need to add some shimmer to it, just to add more sustain to the Braam. So let's add some Valhalla shimmer. Okay, I like the big stereo mode. And then you can play with the mix. Add more mods to it. Maybe use a darker color. Alright, so now you can save the instrument as performance by clicking here and then go to save as performance. So that let's call it cinematic Braam. or anything. So next time, you can just grab it from here. Software instrument. And then you can go to library and then find your performance. And here it is. Thanks for watching this video. Please like and subscribe and comment on what you want to watch next. Bye for now.